Good day, YouTube, and welcome into another Tits Beer Bomb 420 beer review. In this video, we're going to be looking at the final one I have for review from the Mill Street Summer 2014 sampler set. Because this time around, for this one, they put 3 ones that have been around before, and 3 that have never been around before. And at least one of those new ones is going into a 6-pack. I don't know about the others in the future. Because what they'll do with other seasonal samplers, some of them it's 2 beers, 3 of them each. Sometimes it's just 1 or 2 new beers in the set, and it might just be a beer that it's the only time outside of the brewery type thing. The 1 year, I think it was during winter, they were doing this set that they'd never done before. It was 1 beer, 1 glass, so each beer had a different Mill Street glass within and stuff like that. But anyways, this one here is Palomar Ale, brewed with chipotle and lime. That's right, folks, a chipotle and lime beer here, Palomar Ale. Now, if you don't know about Mill Street, they're a craft brewery, but they're more for the masses. Some of their stuff goes into like beer stores only. Some of the stuff you can get beer stores and liquor stores, and some of it only sent to the liquor stores. And then they've got things that you have to go to the brewery for, like different beers. I think they do some beer schnapp things of some sort up there at the brewery that you have to go there to get. It's supposed to be a brew pub, so there's supposed to be different foods there. Maybe they got concerts going on there and stuff. And then they got like their seasonal stuff that, you know, once it's gone, you may never see it again type thing. So let me read you the back of Palomar Ale. Palomar Ale is a tip of the sombrero to all things Mexican and cool. First off, the picture just has like some like 1 bird and a weird look. There's some buildings and like a bike on the street corner by the lamp. The picture does not really say anything like Mexico or sombrero, which is a Mexico name for their hats. Or there's no like lime or chipotle peppers on the label, but whatever. A mid-amber ale made with caramel malt and chipotle peppers. This beer has a citrusy acidity and a smooth character that is deliciously thirst-quenching. Salud. The ingredients consist of water, malted barley, malted wheat, lime juice, hops, and dried chipotle peppers. Now, if you don't know what the hell a chipotle pepper is, it's a smoked jalapeno, so it'll be more smoky and less heat. And there's health benefits to certain kind of hot peppers and stuff because the capsaicin thing that's in them gives off good health benefits. Jalapenos have vitamin C in them. Curry can help with like fighting cancer, and the one that fights the most is breast cancer. There's black pepper. If you grind it on your food, that has health benefits. Same with chilies on pizza and stuff. Some hot peppers can help with like your eyesight and things like that. Let's see how this 5% Palomar Ale is, which after this year might be done. Oh man, you can smell it just before the cap came off. I could start to smell it, and I'm still smelling that same smell. I am getting a really spicy smell out of it, folks. More spicy than what I've been hearing. From this distance, it's just sitting on my knee. I can smell the chipotle pepper, and it actually smells more spicy than smoky. Don't know if I'm picking up any lime smell, maybe a hint of it. And then something that seems a little boozy. So it's got some smell from a distance, and I'm not even trying to breathe in. So my batch might be more spicier than what I've been hearing. Oh, what the fuck? Up to the nose? You can smell chipotle, but you don't realize it's chipotle till near the end. You get a little lime, but closer to the nose, before I tell you the first thing I smell, it's heat, lime, and the very first thing I smell smells so fucking awful. Cheers. I don't know what that first smell is I'm getting, but I don't like that part. Well, it's supposed to be an amber ale. Yep, but it's darker on camera, seeming more red, but it's more amber orange. Some carbonation bubbles going to the side. It almost looks like weird. Has some carbonation. 3 finger ahead. The first thing I'm smelling, I don't know what it is, but I don't like that smell. Then I'm getting a chipotle smell, but it actually smells spicier than chipotle. Now I'll let you know. Usually with Chipotle hot sauces, I can put a ton on a product because whereas the spice, it's like all this nice smokiness and stuff. But the last time I had a Chipotle hot sauce I never had before, it started off no spice, but then a moment later popped open this spice I wasn't used to with Chipotle. So let's see how this one tastes. It smells a little fucked up and a little bit of a spicy pepper smell. Not much lime smell. If any, cheers. I think you're gonna have to play with each sip in your mouth for a moment, folks, to pop out the Chipotle. Lime's not that much there. If you're expecting a heavy lime beer, no, you don't get a heavy lime beer. Not at all. There could be some lime in it, but it would be masked, so I'm not too sure if I'm really tasting lime. But it starts off just a basic who really cares whatever amber ale. And I don't know if it's because I played around with the sip in my mouth first, or if it's going to happen this way regardless. But a moment later, you're getting some chipotle taste, which before you swallow seems like it's going to be hotter than it is. Because while I'm talking to you, I've got a little bit of that sweetness from like amber beers, and then I've got a little bit of chipotle bite, and just a teeny little hint of smokiness. And as for lime, it's like the final thing, just a tiny little. And then whatever smelled weird to me, something in there tastes a little weird too, which must be that smell. It seems like the more you drink on it, the spicier it's gonna get, but it's never crazy spicy. Like it should be smoky with some spice hints here or there, and then a lime taste. But really, what you're getting is you're getting a bready. Well, first it starts off like a sweet amber ale with something weird. Then in comes the chipotle, but not smoky. It actually comes in a little spicier than you would expect, but it's still not all that spicy. And then it ends with just a tiny little bit of lime, kind of. And some sips you can pick up a little bit of like a breadiness. And then there's just a little warmth because of the chipotle. I heard they did the chipotle more for the flavor than the spice. It's kind of showing spice more than flavor. It's not really showing the smokiness, but it's nothing spicy. Like to a chili head, it's all right, and you'll notice it. But if you're finding this extremely spicy, then you can't really do spices. Oh, and by the way, I heard if you eat like habaneros and all the really extremely hot spicy peppers, it helps with arthritis. I was reading this article about how they're like how hot stuff's spicy for you. So I'm gonna end this video with a long word. Okay, ale. There's moments that are great about it. If it didn't have the chipotle and lime, I don't think it'd be as great as it is. So label could have been a bit different, or a lot different really, but still an okay label. And the amber ale part, whatever, the chipotle lime part could have been done differently, expected it differently, but that's probably the better part of it. So thank you, Mill Street. You did a really cool sampler this year that was worth picking up, because three things to try out instead of just one or two, but it wasn't a pass this time. And good thing it wasn't. Here's two beers three times. With those samplers, sometimes only the one brew is good. So we'll end up with the bong rip if I can find my lighter, which I cannot, which is weird. It should be right here. So here's a different one I'll use then. It's still got flame. I don't know how much cheers. Ah, that lighter's out. I thought the other lighter was nearby. I'll be one sec, folks. Sorry for the long video. Other room the lighter was. Take a bong rip, sip some of the beer, and peace out. This beer will pass, but not super high pass. But it works. But screw amber type beers, I guess. Peace. Good times.